Hey guys, how we doing tonight? Kenny B here. Cities and suburbs, welcome aboard. We are getting into Veterans Day tomorrow, 11/11/2021. Welcome aboard again from Cities and Suburbs. Thanking all our vets for serving. Armistice Day, originally signed as a day to remember the veterans of World War I. I believe in the 40s it was made to honor all those who have served. Much different than Memorial Day, but always thank a vet. My father always said, I think everybody should do 2 years in the Army, because he did. So anyway, again, cities and suburbs, just a quick Massachusetts COVID update for you. Let me back it up. I hope you guys are doing well, and you go from city to city, town to town in Massachusetts, and you know, a mask mandate. Do mandates help? The vaccine is certainly proven to be effective against COVID-19, but which is to say, it's nice to watch sports and you know, see the stands full. And I listen to the athletes, particularly in football, and they put up with a lot. They put up with a lot in terms of you know, last year playing to pop-ups, and not this year, being totally honest, it's so great having fans in the stands. That being said, we have a new quarterback with the New England Patriots. We have won 3 in a row. We have the Cleveland Browns coming in here this Sunday on, looks like the 14th, which will be Remembrance Day in Canada. Similar to U.S., right? I'm hoping it's a 1 o'clock game. I do like the 1 o'clock games. I do. So anyway, let's enjoy the little things, which are big things. COVID-19 update. So let's look at the numbers, you guys. As of November 10th, this is over a 2-week period in the state of Massachusetts from mass.gov. In Massachusetts, there were 1,745 new cases, 527 hospitalized, 141 in ICU, 74 intubated, and there have been 20 deaths over the last 2 weeks. The average age is 75 years old. The average cases, however, are folks that are much younger than that. The average age of death has been going up over the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago, I believe it was at 72. Week and a half ago, it was at 74. Now it's at 75. And of course, in Worcester, which is kind of difficult, Worcester's website, but we're right there. The cases we're stabilized, but we haven't got the sucker beat yet. You know, and conversations that I've been having with people is, you know, what is, and I want to put this the right way, but or express this the right way, and have you guys actually comment below and like and subscribe. I always like that. But what is a comfortable number in terms of acceptable number of COVID deaths? Okay, because COVID is not going away. It will never go away. Influenza will never go away. But every year we have a average number of deaths for any disease in this country. We have heart disease. There's an average number of deaths. We watch it. Does it go up? Does it go down? The trends. What are the models? AIDS, cancer. Now we have COVID, influenza, which kills thousands of people in this country. By the way, just a regular influenza virus. What is the average number of all these ailments that are already here? Okay, and COVID is new to the group. And at some point, what is a number that we could actually say that we haven't become comfortable with. It's just become a part of our survival and what we need to do to survive as humans, and particularly in our society. Because that number is never going to come down to zero, guys, with COVID. It's not down to zero with influenza, certainly not down to zero with heart disease and cancer, and there's causes for all those things. Okay, maybe with heart disease and certainly maybe not cancer, but heart disease and obesity. Maybe there's some things, diabetes, maybe there's some things that we ourselves can prevent and not hurry ourselves along down that road to succumbing to these things that are so prevalent in our society. But we also have the natural life cycle of someone, you know, whether it's heart disease or things like that. So, but there are numbers averaged out every year through the World Health Organization, influenza, to right down to your local CDC. So COVID's not going away, and at some point as a society, particularly in the United States, particularly in Massachusetts, particularly in Worcester, where there is a mask mandate, what is that number that we can feel safe with? And come to understanding that people are always going to die from something, you know, and I'm one of them. And I'm not trying to be melancholy or dramatic, but the facts are the facts. The fact is that COVID came into this country. It had nothing like anything we've ever seen. You know, it was the world's 9/11, if you will. It was another 9/11 for the United States. We had poor leadership from the beginning. You know, and at this point, whether it came from a bat or a lab, you know, these armchair warriors and Monday morning quarterback, it's not going to get you to the reality. The reality is people need facts. But at some point, as a society, if we're going to recover, particularly economically, we have to get to a safe number of acceptable COVID rates in this country. And just the flu every year, it's different. Oh, mumps, measles, rubella. We've said this. So COVID's not going away. And it'll be years before we get there with it. It just will be. City of Worcester with the mask mandate thing, you know, you go around some towns, I believe Shrewsbury, they may have lifted their mask mandate, but there is still some, you know, a good 15 cities and towns, maybe more, you can Google that still have a mask mandate, but it's not like everywhere, you know. It could be just when you're in school, or just, you know, but you have to wonder if mandates really are going to help bring down the rates of COVID, and are they based on science, or is it a knee-jerk by, you know, the city of Worcester saw the cases going up in September, and so they said, oh my God, they put the mask mandate on. But again, after we had it off, that's what gets people. I had it on, now I have to put it back on again. We've been through a lot, guys, and why wouldn't people be pissed off? I want to do the right thing. I've been, you know, inoculated with three plus 2 plus the booster and my flu shot, and I go into Worcester every day and do the thing. Again, willing to do my part to get to a place in society where we can live with a little bit of risk with COVID. That being said, inflation since 1990, haven't seen inflation go up 6 cents on the dollar this year compared to 1 cent on the dollar last year. Inflation's up 6.2%, highest since 1990. And what's going to happen? It's going to erode wages. If you're a cab driver filling up, it's costing you more. You're going to pass it on. All your big companies, Heinz, all the big manufacturing companies that are costing more for packaging, costing more for materials, stuck on a ship somewhere. It's going to go to the wholesalers. The wholesalers will pass it down to the retailers at a cost, and then the retailer is going to pass it on to you, the consumer, and you'll be paying most of the cost. hence the price of the inflation. Right now, the current gas price in Massachusetts is about $3.40. Now, I saw a website right here, and last year, in November of 2020, guys, gas was $2.15 a gallon. Okay, this is after the election. Okay, 2020. It was in November. It was $2.14. In December, it was $2.23. Now we go to January 2021. We're looking at $2.39. February, $2.53. And March, it went up to $2.79. In April, $2.83 a gallon. In May, $2.95 a gallon. And here we go. In June, ba-bang, the average gas price was $3.16, and it jumped to an average of $3.88 in Massachusetts. Wow, like 70 cents, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Oh, 301, I'm reading it wrong, to 308 in July, to $3.11. And now we're up to the average of $3.40 per gallon of gas. Now, you can't tell me that that's not driving up prices too, you know. So where are we going with this, guys? You know, we're coming into the holidays. It's particularly coming into the holidays, and you know, let's all enjoy. But then again, too, pick and choose where you get your news, because I don't believe there's a turkey scarcity in this country. There's about 30 million turkeys that are eaten on Thanksgiving in this country. And I don't believe that you may pay a little bit more per pound and you may not see those sales. You may find a better deal on a fresh turkey. But I hope to talk to you before then anyway. But let's just keep it real. Listen to, you know, whatever makes sense to you. But try to keep some money in your pocket however you can. Stay safe. And we'll definitely be talking to you. Going to be here from Caesar Suburbs. And we'll see you next time, folks. Take care.